Last year, a 17 years old boy from Canada uploaded a short TikTok video of himself dancing. He was harmless, he was fast, he was simply just a boy trying to express himself. But within hours, strangers flooded into his comment section and gave some harsh comments like, "That's cringe, why do you do that? Please delete the video." And after that, he stopped replying to his friends, he deleted the video, and eventually he wiped out his whole entire account. Later, his classmates noticed that he had become quieter, less engaged in activities, and slowly lose confidence in himself, all because of the few comments given by the strangers he never ever met before. One video, a few words, and suddenly the way he saw his self-worth has completely changed. And the truth is, many young people today also experience the same things. A single comment, a single comparison, and a single viral trend online can easily influence our emotion far more than we realize. Greetings to everyone, my name is Lekhaishan, and today I will be talking about social media as the main leading cause of mental health problems among today's youth, and the practical solution that we can adopt to overcome these issues. To understand the seriousness of this topic, I have conducted an extensive review of recent psychological reports focusing on digital wellness and youth mental health to ensure my sharing today is backed up by hard evidence. And my message today is clear: uncontrolled social media use is harming the mental health of today's youth, and we must learn to build a healthier balance between digital life and real life. In this speech, I will first explain why social media creates mental health problems, then discuss the effects on youth, and finally propose a solution that families, institutions, and individuals can apply. Since social media plays such an important role and crucial in our daily life, we should first identify the root cause of the problems. The increasing influence of social media presents serious psychological impacts on today's youth. First and foremost, today's youth are facing an identity crisis driven by excessive dependence on digital platforms. Social media now dominate daily life routines on individuals and strongly influence how young people see themselves. According to Edison and Jiang in 2023, teenagers are increasingly dependent on social media to define their identity. In fact, 59% of teenagers feel pressures to appear attractive or successful online, and this pressure is clearly linked to anxiety and depressions. When life becomes validation and followers become self-worth, identity slowly shifts from who we are to how we are perceived. Secondly, this digital obsession is creating a generation that is hyper-connected online, yet deeply isolated in the real life. Research by Trench and Campbell in 2022 shows that constant comparisons will lower our self-esteem and weaken our confidence in the real world. Teenagers may be connected to thousands online, but still feel lonely in the real life. If this issue is left unaddressed, we are shaping a generation that can communicate through screens but struggle to connect face to face. Unfortunately, these problems do not just stay behind a screen, they will spill over into the real world into serious consequences. The effects of uncontrolled social media use are devastating, both personally and socially. In the short term, excessive screen time can disrupt daily life. Youth experience emotional distress from hate comments, constant notifications, and sleep disruption caused by late-night scrolling. According to Trauma Institute in 2024, this factor will reduce focus, increase stress, and negatively affect their academic performance. Students struggle to stay motivated and develop interpersonal skills. Ask yourself this: how can a student concentrate in class when their phone keep on ringing and demand attention? How can they feel confident when their self-worth depends on the online approvals? Unaddressed mental health issues will contribute to chronic conditions such as depression and anxiety. The World Health Organization in 2022 has reported that depression and anxiety caused the global economy to lose $1 trillion caused by the loss of productivities. This shows that social media impact is no longer just a personal problem, but it's a society crisis. While these effects are alarming, families and educational institutions should take a crucial role in safeguarding youth mental health. In the first place, family must take primary responsibility in regulating social media use and instilling proper ethics from an early age. Parents play a crucial role in guiding children to how to behave online. According to Hak Somalas in 2023, teaching digital ethics help you to curate content responsibly and reduce harmful social comparisons. When young people realize that not everything online will reflect their reality, the emotional impact of social comparison can be significantly reduced. Secondly, institutional enforcement is essential for long-term well-being. Here in Malaysia, our government has introduced the National Cyber Ethics Module, which aims to shape practicals, to shape positive and online behaviors in schools. This is a practical and effective steps toward promoting responsible digital ethics. In addition, encouraging physical activities also help youth to boost their confidence, elevate moods, and strengthen self-esteem. This is the benefits that no life online can replace. Overall, these solutions are both practical and impactful, as they are both empower families and institutions to work together to guide our youth toward healthier digital habits. Most importantly, we must reclaim our mental health by treating technology as a tool, but not a master. Research from U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in 2023 shows that reducing screen time will lower stress hormone and improve sleep quality. Instead of endless doom scrolling, we gain energy, focus, and emotional balance. When we break the cycle of external validation, confidence shifts from who we are to how we are perceived. As Anderson and Young in 2023 explained, youth who manage screen time effectively feel more in control and happier in their real life. Each of us has the power to model responsible social media behavior and create a healthier digital environment. The change began with us, and it's time to take the first steps. In conclusions, the message I deliver is undeniable. When social media goes uncontrolled, it creates a cycle of comparison where anxiety can damage our mental health. We cannot afford to remain passive. We must consciously build boundaries between digital life and real life. I would like you to take one concrete action. Be intentional on how you use social media. Choose real conversation over endless scrolling. Choose the real activity over the virtual validations. At the beginning of my speech, I told you about a 17-year-old boy who let a stranger erase his entire confidence. We cannot change his story, but we can write a different ending of ourselves. Do not let a notification bell be a soundtrack of your life. Reduce your online footprints and reconnecting with the people and beautiful moments around you. Thank you.